What is up, Poke fans, and welcome back to the Pokemon Trainer Gauntlet, the series where we strive to find out if the computer teams in Pokemon Stadium 2 can make it through the Stadium Cups. Every team so far from the Poke Cup Pokeball and Great Ball divisions has made it through one way or another, continues or not, and this series marks the start of the Ultra Ball division. As you can tell from the video title, we won't actually be diving into the Ultra Ball teams quite yet. Instead, to kick off this series, I'm going to be using Prima's rental recommendations. Now, who is Prima? Well, they're a company that makes strategy guides for video games. And way back when, they released the strategy guide for Pokemon Stadium 2, which I'm using to complete these videos. Funny thing though, Prima only gives rental recommendations for the stadium in the first round. Nothing for the Gym Leader Castle, nothing for round 2, you are on your own. Upon hearing this, you might think Prima got lazy with the recommendations, they didn't want to do it, but in my humble opinion, they couldn't make rental recommendations. The rental Pokemon are far too weak and lack any competent strategies with their movesets. But I'm not trying to prove rental viability here, I'm trying to prove if the teams themselves are enough to beat the Cups. So let's now meet the Poke Cup Ultra Ball rental team with my very own homegrown Pokemon. First up is Thanatos, my Gengar, who's quickly becoming a series regular. Not that I mind that at all, his role as a mixed special attacker allows him to be the hero or die a hero. Yes, Destiny Bond has helped us take down several past threats. Bottom line is, he's an extremely reliable Pokemon that you can take into any battle, and I relish any opportunity to have him on a team with me. The All-Stars don't stop at Gengar. Next up is my Jolteon, Sonic, who might even give Gengar a run for his money. Sonic is even faster than Gengar and gets stab off his Thunderbolt. Combine that with Hidden Power Water, that alone is enough to sweep teams. And instead of Destiny Bond being his out, he has Agility and Baton Pass, which passes speed on to the next Pokemon to repeat the cycle. What's funny is I'm not concerned about either of these Pokemon fainting, rather their rivalry for the glory of playing hero. Next up is the first legendary Pokemon featured on Gauntlet, Moltres. While it definitely pales in comparison to Zapdos, this Firebird is actually pretty strong, mainly in the way that it's an attacker. One Fire Blast at 120 special attack power, multiplied by 1.5 for stab, multiplied by 1.5 for Sunny Day, all while factoring in the 170 special attack stat, and you have one Deadly Inferno about which your opponent won't be telling the tale. And if you're not a rock type, a decent double edge will finish the job. Expect to see Jolteon passing speed off to Moltres, and let the sweeping continue. Following Moltres is my Omastar, Gary. Gary will serve the purpose of Resident Water user / Resident Water type. He has Rest, so he'll be chilling with the Mint Berry. And beyond the harmonious Hydro Pump and Ice Beam combo, he can use Haze to stop all the annoying stat boosts we see. It's as simple as it gets, but sometimes that's all you need. Moving on to another simplistic set, here is Steelix, my Steelix. He's been a mainstay of the series too, and his attack pattern's easy to follow. Attack all you can, then explode. He's very slow, so we'll give him the Quick Claw to get some extra turns in. And even though he has a strong moveset, I'll pretty much only be using him as an out to electric types. Lastly, Wolfsbane, my Jump Bluff, is pretty much an anti-stall weapon. He's honestly great at taking on Pokemon that use Mean Look or Confuse Ray, because he can inflict status and then drain their energy with Leech Seed, even while it's confused. Having leftovers lets him stay healthy, and then can gain some more longevity with Flash. Even when he's not playing the long game, status can be just as worthwhile. Unfortunately, he's overshadowed by the special users of this team, so we won't see him much, making him an alternative tactician. And that's the Ultra Ball rental team, on with the Gauntlet. And what better way to start off the Gauntlet than to pick on the bug catcher. Our good old friend has the guinea pig bugs to test out our new Pokemon / debut them here on Pokemon Trainer Gauntlet. So this time, we're going to premiere Moltres. We're going to fry the bugs today. Now, as I stated, Moltres has a super powerful Fire Blast on top of that 170 special attack and 120 power Fire Blast. So that might be all he needs to take down Ladybug. Despite Ladybug actually having high special defense. And there it goes. Already done. We were never in doubt. Same story with Venonat. I could have just totally done Sunny Day too, but unneeded. Fire Blast hits twice in a row. Great luck. Oh, I don't want to pick on Weedle either, but it's for the best. We're just going to double edge this thing. If a Caterpie can survive an earthquake, okay, he's gone. And that's Bug Catcher. Woo! All done. He's so mad. Like, he's probably pissed that I brought him Moltres. Oh, that's too bad. Whatever, we're going on to Swimmer Bruce and his beginner water types. Now, I could obviously bring Thanatos to Thunderbolt or Giga Drain, or I could debut another Pokemon. This is Sonic, my Jolteon. Pretty worthy of that name because his base 181 speed, well, not base, you know, his 181 speed will get him going first every time, and that's 6 times the damage. We don't even remember Poliwhirl. Seal comes out, has no chance either. Here comes in 3 times the damage Thunderbolt. You know, I was worried for a second. He was level 51, and, you know, there's 1 level deficit between us. But no, we got through it. And Staryu. At least we are faster than a Starmie. At least the Starmie we're going to see in the Prime Cup. And there you go, Battle 2. Play school. I like how balanced and overpowered these rental recommendations are. Like, unintentionally. Alright, on to Battle 3 against Hiker Chester. What better way to take down rock and ground types than with Gary, my Omastar? Well, there always is Gengar and Giga Drain. But this is Gary. We just need Hydro Pump to hit. I didn't even have to use them. I could have just Giga Drained, but I really wanted to showcase other Pokemon. Adios, Graveler. Rolling in next is Machop, who's actually been pretty resilient. He has survived a whole lot of moves on the first go. Hydro Pump knocks him out. Nice. And that's another 120 move times 1.5. Lastly, we have Onix, just sort of a repeat of Graveler. Maybe a little more speed, weaker attack. It's not even going to matter. I'm just going to use Ice Beam. Critical hit. Lucky hit. I don't think that would have mattered either. But there's Battle 3. Yeah, I totally could have just won with the Gengar. Because the Machop, believe it or not, can't hit us, except with Fire Punch. On to Super Nerd Clifford with his Electric Poison team. Actually pretty effective. I really like his team when I was using it. He gets the Gengar too. Well, later on. If he were to have evolved his Pokemon, he would have gotten one. Anyway, we're going to start off with Steelix this time, as he is immune to Electric and Poison. Time for an Earthquake. Threefold. Seconds. I really wish we could just keep one-shotting these Pokemon and just, you know, end the Gauntlet early, but no, actually, Porygon comes out. We're not going to knock it out with one Earthquake, and it didn't crit either, but we did over half. That's nice. Swagger's not good. Porygon 1, I should say, is the only Pokemon we'd actually need a stronger Earthquake on. The rest are pushovers. Porygon was the threat here, and we won't see Electrode. So we see Magnemite, who can only use Supersonic and Screech, although it does have Lock on. Alright, so his next move will hit if I am still confused, which I am not. Kaboom. Automatic 6 times the damage to Magnemite.
There are no more remaining Pokémon. And there goes the battle.
It's 4 battles in, 4 continues down. Easy peasy, let's keep rolling. So the second half gets a little more difficult with Beauty Alyssa. Her team loves to use Attract, and she gets a Miltank. Easiest way to combat the Miltank is to come at it with something faster, or even a Ghost type, Thanatos, or hit it hard with a special attack. So I'm going to go in with Sonic, go first on whatever comes out. There's the Miltank. Let's just Thunderbolt. See how much this does. Excellent hit. Wow. That did awesome with that damage. Alright, Sonic is attracted, so I really should have swapped out, but I was too tempted to just knock it out. Sonic has a Bitter Berry, so I'm going to do what I should have done. Swap out to Thanatos.
The Pokémon is returning to its Pokéball. Oh, it's Gengar!
Can't body slam a Ghost.
That attack's no good.
Use Gengar's Thunderbolt, and Miltank is down.
Oh, we have no strength left. We're eagerly awaiting the appearance
The teams are probably tired of seeing Thanatos, like, just sweep teams. Alright, so Snubbull comes out. It can't damage us. Actually it can. It has Bite. That's it. See how much it does. Oh, he's not even going for that.
What's this? Hey, it became attracted to the opponent.
Swap out.
This Pokemon is switching out.
Back to Sonic.
Pokemon is back. Now let's go.
Off type, low special, 10 damage. Great.
How will this Pokemon switch the back of the flow of
I'm going
battle?
to use Hidden Power Water here, because why not?
Hidden power. That's it. Oh, and down it goes. Just one Pokemon remains.
And there's Corsola.
This is the last Pokemon.
Usually this thing gives us a problem with Mirror Code, but I don't think it's going to this time. It gets a Quick Claw and attacks with Ancient Power,
The light factor.
and all its stats go up. Wow.
Will it do it?
Whoa. And it survives.
A hot battle is
That boost definitely counted. That's another Quick Claw. And Corsola is done.
That settles this battle. And there goes the battle.
5 battles down. Told you it would heat up. We actually had to do some switching there. Next is Burglar Jensen. Fire, ground, and actually one random electric. I'm glancing over the normals, as you can tell. Because who cares? Can't bring in Steelix, can't bring in Wolfsbane. So, start off with Sonic. Now, even if he switches to Gligar, who cares? Not a problem. That's why I used Hidden Power. Flamethrower, no burn. Now, normally I would have attacked with Thunderbolt, but you just never know. There's the Gligar. He could have switched into it. But now I don't have to switch, because, yes, Hidden Power Water. Good damage. He's going to take our Paralysis Cure Berry. We don't care about that. Speedy enough as it is. Who cares? Now we're home free. We can Thunderbolt all we like. Now Persian can bite, Shadow Ball, and Payday. It's not going to use Thief. Great damage again, over half. Shadow Ball did almost nothing. No stat drop. And this is the end of Battle 6. Another Pokemon that single-handedly takes down a gimmick team. Run away, yeah. It's a good team to run away from. On to semifinal against Quarterclad. He's primarily an ice trainer, but he brings 2 water types. All the more welcoming for Sonic to just zap him to death. And this Taurus doesn't have an Earthquake, so Thunderbolt away. Oh, that hurts, doesn't it, Taurus? Ooh, strength is stat boosted. And it only did 60. Okay. Whatever. Do you remember getting strength in the games and thinking like, wow, that's actually a pretty good move? And then you realize it kind of sucked. Yeah, that's how I feel. We'll one-shot the Tentacool, for sure. Oh! Okay, maybe not. Alright, Sonic is now poisoned with Toxic. He can't protect himself, so we're just going to go in for another Thunderbolt. No poison damage this turn. And Vaporeon's a great perfect target. Every time I did the Thunderbolt attack, honestly, during all these runs, it almost significantly slows down the frame rate. I mean, you can't really tell because this is at 140% what it normally would be. But yeah, when they're getting hit by it, that vortex of Thunderbolts, it definitely slows down the game. Oh yeah, Claude's done. back to my point. The same thing happens whenever I use Fire Blast with Moltres. In fact, being idle on the field with Moltres slows down the frame rate. Because, you know, that Phoenix Bird has flames coming off its body. More sprites. On to the Psychic Mason, who really shouldn't have been the final battle. Don't know how he won, honestly. I thought Claude had a better team. Sonic is gonna zap little Natu. Poor thing. It's so tiny. It's the tiny bird Pokemon. It really is. So is Pidgey. Look it up. Okay, Clefable comes in. That's kind of what I was afraid of. Thunder Punch, Ice Punch, Shadow Ball, and Attract. One Pokemon that it actually did just under half to Thunderbolt 2. We're gonna get it with another Shadow Ball. That's fine. We'll finish off Clefable. And I believe I brought Steelix along just in case Raichu shows up. But honestly, I don't need to. It's a Growlithe. Either I go for Stab Thunderbolt or I go for Hidden Power Water at 2 times. Oh, it's going underground. Well, going underground would be a waste, so might as well use Agility. Raise the stats while you have it.
It increased its agility. What's this?
Still did 50.
The white-hot battle continues.
And then we'll Hidden Power Water for the win.
It used hidden power. Yes, it's a hit.
And that's the Poke Cup Pokeball division as done by the rentals from Ultra Ball. The rental recommendations from Prima, of course. Good tournament, although we might have been overpowered. Okay, that was an understatement. Prima did a really good job at type coverage and power, and I love using this team already. Obviously, there was nothing to fear from this Pokeball division. They got their flawless win. But will the Great Ball division have anything to say about that? Find out on the Pokemon Trainer Gauntlet next time. And if you like this video, please subscribe to stay notified. I am ViscountKdub saying, even with the power of rental suggestions, you can be a Pokemon master. See you next time.